Welcome to the 21st century, where little flying cameras reveal chilling sights from around the world. Today, we'll explore some horrifying moments caught by drones. You'll never believe what these tiny machines captured in the woods. If you're not a fan of clowns, you might want to skip this one. In late 2016, a bizarre phenomenon swept across the United States: creepy clown sightings. People everywhere were reporting encounters with unsettling clowns lurking in various places. During this strange time, a YouTuber known as Golden Hour captured something unnerving on his drone. Golden Hour was simply trying to get some aerial shots of his small town when his drone spotted something peculiar in a cornfield. At first glance, it looked like an ordinary scarecrow, but as the drone got closer, it became clear that it was a clown. The clown was dressed in a bright orange outfit with colorful hair. The sight was both strange and frightening. As the drone hovered above, the clown noticed it. The clown glared at the drone, creating a tense and eerie moment. Suddenly, the clown sprinted away at full speed, disappearing into a nearby forest. This abrupt reaction added to the unsettling nature of the sighting. The drone, perhaps out of caution, retreated and flew back to safety. This video, like many others from that period, sparked numerous questions. If the video was real, why didn't the drone operator pursue the clown to find out more? Some speculated that the clown might have been a friend in costume, staging the encounter for views. After all, by October 2016, clown sightings were one of the most popular trends on YouTube. However, there was also a possibility that this was one of the many genuine clown sightings reported across the country. In 2016, Huntsville, Alabama experienced a surge in creepy clown sightings. These clowns were seen trespassing on properties, lurking in alleys, and scaring pedestrians. The phenomenon became so serious that some areas made it illegal to wear clown masks in public. Golden Hour's video is chilling, regardless of its authenticity. Encountering a clown in an isolated rural area is a terrifying thought. Here's the footage of a fascinating natural wonder, the boiling river, nestled deep within the Amazon rainforest of Peru. Discovered by geophysicist Andre Russo in 2011, this remarkable river stretches over 6.4 kilometers and is renowned for its scalding hot waters, which can reach temperatures of up to 86 degrees Celsius. During the dry season, it becomes a perilous place where the water is hot enough to be lethal, boiling small mammals, reptiles, and amphibians that inadvertently fall in. But why does this river run so hot? According to scientific theories, its extreme temperature is the result of a unique blend of geological and hydrothermal factors. Flowing across a fault line, the water seeps into the Earth's crust, where it is heated by geothermal activity. As this superheated water rises back to the surface, it forms a river that can inflict severe burns or even cook living creatures that come into contact with it. Beyond its scientific intrigue, the boiling river is steeped in layers of legend, spirituality, and mysticism. It is home to the Santuario Huistan and the Mayan Toyaku, two indigenous Amazonian communities that have long revered it as a site imbued with spiritual powers. This cultural significance adds another dimension to its already captivating story. Our next footage features a mysterious natural wonder known as the Devil's Kettle. Located in Judge C.R. Magny State Park, Minnesota, USA, this place has baffled scientists and visitors alike for years. As the drone flies over the park, it captures a unique waterfall on the Brule River. Here's what makes the Devil's Kettle so intriguing. As the river flows downstream, it encounters a rock outcrop where it splits into two streams. One stream continues over a traditional waterfall, while the other flows into a large pothole, known as the Devil's Kettle, and seemingly disappears into the earth. For a long time, people wondered where the water in the Devil's Kettle went. Some believed it might flow into an underground river or cavern system, while others thought it might reappear somewhere downstream. Scientists conducted experiments like dye tests and dropping objects into the kettle, but couldn't find definitive answers. Recently, hydrologists used modern techniques to measure the water flow above and below the Devil's Kettle. They discovered that the volume of water going into the kettle matches the volume coming out downstream. This suggests that the water doesn't vanish into nothingness, but rather rejoins the river through hidden channels or fissures in the rock. Despite this explanation, the Devil's Kettle remains a popular spot for hikers and nature lovers. The park offers trails that lead to viewpoints where visitors can admire the falls and ponder the mysteries of nature. What comes to your mind when you look at this drone footage? A burning house? The aftermath of a giant crater? What if I told you this was done on purpose? This shocking footage captures the aftermath of a massive blast in Westminster, Colorado. The smoldering crater you see was once a home. Even more disturbing, the explosion was intentional. The home belonged to 59-year-old Gary Pine. Living alone, Gary decided to take his life in a vengeful manner. He disconnected his natural gas line and let his house fill with gas until it exploded. The blast was so powerful it blew off part of his neighbor's house and sent debris flying across 2 whole blocks. No one knows exactly why Gary did this, but the impact on his neighbors is clear. Initially, some speculated the explosion was caused by a meth lab or a failed attempt to extract marijuana oil. However, no drug operations were found. Instead, investigators discovered a flexible gas line had been intentionally removed. A pair of pliers were found near the furnace, confirming the act was deliberate. Gary's body was found in the basement of his destroyed home. 2 other residents, Sarah and Kevin Smith, were not home at the time. The explosion was so severe that some homes remained uninhabitable for days. Next is the drone footage of a haunted town. The abandoned place you see on your screens is Pripyat, a place affected by the Chernobyl nuclear disaster in April 1986. The drone footage, taken by British filmmaker Danny Cook, reveals an area frozen in time. Trees and nature are slowly reclaiming the empty structures, offering a surreal and eerie glimpse into the past. Pripyat, a Ukrainian city near the Belarus border, was once home to 50,000 residents. Built in the shadow of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, it was a bustling town where many worked at the plant. On that fateful day in 1986, a catastrophic power surge caused an explosion in one of the reactors. This disaster released around 3 billion curies of radioactive particles into the air. The explosion marked the worst nuclear disaster in history. Within days, the residents of Pripyat were evacuated. Some 120,000 people were forced to leave, never to return. The city, once vibrant and full of life, became a ghost town overnight. The reactor burned for over a week, sending radiation into the atmosphere and around the world. In early 2014, Danny Cook visited Chernobyl to film a 60 Minutes piece titled Chernobyl: The Catastrophe That Never Ended. Using a drone and camera, he captured aerial footage of Pripyat. He was the first to offer a drone's eye view of the abandoned town. The eerie background sound, Promised Land by Hannah Miller, adds to the haunting atmosphere of the film. The drone footage shows a town eerily absent of humans. Everything remains as it was when the residents left. Rusted Ferris wheels and abandoned buildings stand as silent witnesses to the disaster. Nature is gradually taking over, with trees growing through empty structures. The footage captures the stark contrast between the tragedy and the slow reclamation by nature. The Chernobyl disaster claimed the lives of 31 workers and emergency responders. It sparked international debate about the long-term health impacts of the fallout. The exact number of deaths caused by the radiation might never be known. Nuclear experts estimate it will take 20,000 years before the area is safe for humans again. Despite this, tourists visit the site. Danny Cook's footage captures a haunting beauty that reminds us of the tragedy and the resilience of nature. Cannock Chase, a large expanse of countryside in the UK, is rumored to be one of the most haunted places in Britain. This area is famous for tales of werewolves, UFO sightings, and most notably, the black-eyed children. These paranormal beings, resembling children aged 6 to 16 with pale skin and entirely black eyes, have been reportedly seen hitchhiking, begging, or appearing on the doorsteps of homes. The legend gained attention from 1996 postings by Texas reporter Brian Bethel, who recounted his eerie encounter with 2 such children in Abilene, Texas. In 2015, YouTuber Furious Otter flew his drone over Cannock Chase and spotted something unusual. As his drone flew over the dense trees, it captured a chilling sight. There, standing among the trees, was a strange figure. As Otter lowered the drone for a closer look, he saw what appeared to be a pale, dark-haired girl or young woman in a white dress with ghostly features. This unsettling figure matched the descriptions of the black-eyed children. Furious Otter claimed to have encountered the black-eyed child of Cannock Chase. However, many viewers questioned the authenticity of his video. Some pointed out that Otter kept his drone at a distance and never moved closer to the figure. The grainy video quality left viewers skeptical, suggesting the figure could be an ordinary person in a costume. Despite the skepticism, the footage is undeniably creepy. Cannock Chase, already steeped in paranormal lore, adds to the eerie atmosphere. The sight of a ghostly figure in the forest aligns with the haunting tales of the black-eyed children. The legend of the black-eyed children has always been chilling. These spectral beings with black eyes have been the subject of numerous stories and sightings. Seeing a figure that could be one of these children in drone footage adds a new dimension to the legend. Cannock Chase remains a place of mystery and fear. Which of these drone footage shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.